Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a wonder today. We are on Crossroads. Stalemate spawning on the north. We've got mrdoodoo11 with OKW straight away going for elite armored. And from the south is Thien with Soviets going for Conscript support tactics. His ranking, his last known rank for Thien was 14, I think it was. mrdoodoo11, the time of this match was around 30. But I think, as we saw from the chat earlier, these were like some custom arranged matches between these two. So a pretty strong fight there for Thien right at the start. Stern Power is forced away, pushing onto the side. So you see the Volksfried is coming off to the other side of the map. Engineers can't win this fight alone though. I'm a little surprised they try to do anything up here. Empire's getting involved now. It jumps into this building. You basically never see anybody into this. In fact, I don't even know how many windows it's got. One or two, it looks like. Not a good building to be in.
Well done, comrades. The point is ours.
Interesting. Volksfried is capping up all these standard territory points. I thought they'd rush to the fuel. So definitely going to be stronger earlier fuel for Thien with the start. And for a 4 conscript start, yeah, he's playing conscript support tactics. Wants to get the full conscript experience.
Ready to
Track
execute.
out for mrdoodoo11. And go for the 2-2-1. He's getting kind of low. There was a body block opportunity there for Thien. Didn't take it. Could have been close to a squad wipe with it. Pretty close nonetheless, but yeah, with a body block that could have been lights out for that squad and maybe even GG on the spot. Second combat engineer going for Thien now. No flamethrower upgrading yet. Maybe going to put it on the fresh one. Coming at full health. Incendiary grenades. Pretty quick reactions, barely got touched by the flames. Bit of a waste of munitions, that one. Good situation here for the stern pies. Cut off sandbag set up on top of it. 2-2-1, getting off to the side to nullify the cover. Gotta be careful, staying out of URA anti-tank grenade range. Grenade in now as well. Yeah, it's slow on the chase there, mrdoodoo11. Okay, so I probably would chase quite aggressively to about here. Hope to get 1 or 2 more models. And maybe rotate it over to the other side afterwards. Does have the mid crate reduction. It's been pretty anti-tank grenade coming through. Anti-tank grenades. Oh, no, it is going to go off. 2-2-1, hanging on by a thread now. Trying to finish it off with small arms onto the rear armor, but not much is penetrating. And Thien gives up the kill. Couldn't quite get it. It was very, very close. Didn't want to lose one of these conscripts, but he does anyway. The negative cover. Wow. Unlucky, unlucky. I thought that was going to be dead for sure, but he shot so many shots and didn't get any damage done. Did eventually put down med crates, but yeah, I think mrdoodoo11 may be a little bit too incendiary grenade happy. Delay those med crates coming down.
Enemy infantry.
Getting close to 2 command points now. Maybe we're going to see some PPSHs from Thien. I think if we still had 4 conscripts, maybe go for like a 2 PPSH, 2 7-man mix. You can still get value out of the PPSHs early on with merging into them as well. But with okay, he's going to rebuild one of the conscripts. No tech. Worth noting. No tier 3, no tier 2. So no light vehicles for Thien, and double ESO with the rebuild on the 4th Conscript. So PPSH has come online. Looks like he upgraded one of them immediately. On this one. In the middle, 221 is healthy again. Molotov out. An okay connection. Not enough to win the fight though. I think he was hoping Mr. Doodoo wasn't watching that engagement anymore, but there wasn't actually that much else going on across the map, so he was watching it. This is a nice cut-off as well from Mr. Doodoo, shutting down any resources from Thien's efforts over here. Slowly juking it out. Get 3 upgrade pops now. One's doing some big damage here. Only 2 kills, but really softening up these high model count squads. Let's charge again. Gotta be careful, you know, you've seen Molotovs thrown before, and when you're clumped up on the wrong side of cover, you expect maybe to throw a Molotov onto the other side of cover as you're closing the distance. Gotta keep a keen eye out for that kind of maneuver. You can dodge it before you take any damage. He built a 5th conscript. 5 conscripts. Okay. And we have PPSH forcing retreat. No STGs, but he's got 1 coming online at the moment. There's enough munitions for another one. He's got very high munitions income. Mr. Doodoo. Anti-tank grenade. A little bit more resilient now with the extra armor. And the 223 and the extra health. Still chasing in, maybe hoping to get the kill. PPSH is focusing on the stern posts. Easily beats them, Vet 2 popping. He tried to go for a concussive. Doesn't land. PPSH is starting to get a bit weak now. He doesn't quite have enough munitions for another anti-tank grenade either. So you can't stop with the 223 like this. He's going to. Going for the wide. Doesn't quite get it. And cut off sandbags paying dividends here for Thien. He's holding out nicely. Trying to get the finishing shot. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think he'd still need maybe 2 bullets to kill. Thien investing so much into that kill again and failing to get it. And this time it cost him his combat engineers. Really not good. Able to stall on this cutoff for a very long time. But the issue is, like, he's not going to back this up Thien with like a very fast tank based on his very good map control to this point. Because he hasn't even got his tier 2 tick up yet. His tanks are still ages away. And he's rebuilt his 2nd combat engineer as well. So if he was following this up with like a very fast T-34, I could see it working for Thien, but at the moment, KD's got to be horrendous. Almost 2 for 1. Doesn't even have the manpower to tick. Tick tier 3, yep. Raketin in the build for Mr. Doodoo. Though you would think if you're up against a T-70, you probably would have seen it by now. It can be hard to get a read on exactly how many squads of conscripts you're up against, though. We obviously have the benefit of knowing it's 5, and I think if Mr. Doodoo saw that as well, he probably would not have built this Raketin at this timing. Okay, that's a good concussive grenade.
Targeted repairs can now be accomplished. established.
Wasn't quite in heavy cover properly there, getting pinned.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Just 2 PPSHs at this stage. Which is another anti-tank grenade. Just nullifying the 223 from being involved in this engagement, I think. Easy win for the PPSHs with no STGs. And extra combat engineer firepower as well.
Supply sector under attack.
Squad replenished.
Didn't quite manage to wire all that off.
Under fire! Man down!
We have taken it.
223 providing the long range vision here for the machine gun. Not quite getting clean heavy cover behind that tractor. Taking a bit of a bad engagement from this to do. Ooh, sneaks around the side of the machine gun. Throws an anti-tank grenade. Vet 3 on the PPSHs already. They've vetted up extremely quickly here. Able to chase away the stern pyros. I think this is close enough to base that he's not going to go down. Ooh, pops rapid conscription now. Maybe a touch too late. Could have got like 2 or 3 more models in it if he activated it about 15 seconds earlier. But that's always one of the big issues with rapid conscription. It can be hard to time the activation, and the opponent can just like disengage from the fight as well. Makes it hard to get any value from it. He's coming in with a big old blob here. Looking for a white. Should probably merge into the PPSH model here. Doesn't get a clean body block on the front model. Is going to get a little bit on the others. Still hasn't got a free conscript yet from this. Okay, did merge in. And he got the Volkskrieger ears. Wow, I'm surprised they died. I'm absolutely shocked. Hits the dirt. Gets the free conscript here right at the tail end of the ability. And now they're now. Second machine gun for Mr. Doodoo. He can get his Schreier up covering his cutoff. He's in a pretty good spot now with 2 machine guns. Should be able to control a huge proportion of the map. And Thien, he's got so much locked up in these conscripts. Gonna be hard to outmaneuver 2 machine guns. Because tier 3 coming up now. He's got enough resources for tier 4. But that's about it. Nothing after that. 2, 4, 6 conscripts. Kitten has done nothing. Mr. Doodoo on the back of these double machine guns has gained a lot of map control. And to avoid staying on the road if possible, he's got an Ura to close the distance on these stern pyros. It's a mine. Could be a squad wipe. Well, actually no, because the stern pyros themselves got suppressed. Otherwise there was potential there. So it's a decent idea as well, sending 2 squads in, one can merge into the PPSHs. So jump out of the building with the stern pyro there. Got his Schreier up. Needs to start planting it down. That's quite an aggressive placement on that. Okay. A little bit further back than I was expecting. Where it was turning around, but still quite far forwards. Tier 4 is up now for Thien.
Now under our control. Taking fucking fire! We have it.
SH is getting around the side here, but too much firepower with 2 Vet 2 STG Fox. But the other squad coming in from the other side, they're going to have more success, and he didn't hard retreat with this squad. He can still get back in the picture here. Uses a machine gun to retreat. Quite a lot of mod losses though on these conscripts. Ooh, yeah, he's too slow coming in with the second squad again. Ends up being not so good for Thien. Conscripts look like they're going to throw a grenade, but maybe not. And the body count still stacking up. I think mrdoodoo maybe not paying full attention, loses machine gun over here to the combat engineers. Okay, the KD's not quite 2 for 1. Look for a squad wipe here. Good amount of vet on this. The vet 1 accuracy bonus, the vet 2 accuracy bonus. This is a little bit greedy from Thien trying to set up here. Make retreat. SH is closing the gap here. Okay, I think it's going to be a straight KV1. And he goes for it. A couple 7-man conscripts coming on now as well. But mrdoodoo has had a strong time from about like 14 down to 18 minutes. Been dominating the map. And he's got a Panzer IV going to be hitting the field at a very similar timing to the KV1 after Thien having such a strong start. Fell off quite hard over the last few minutes. Base here, locking things down. Just buys you that extra bit of space. Allows you to kind of push your machine guns out on to the edges, but still be safe through the middle. Very, very helpful to have. Clover's in the queue after that. Will we see any of those Regal mines, by the way? It's got quite a lot of munitions spare. Is it the vet of it now? It'll be a spicy one. Still an MG in the building here. KV1's coming out to the side. Keep trying to kill off the sandbags. There they go. Coming for a bit of a crush here since they're pinned, but doesn't. Jumps out of the building in time, and he's lucky because in fact 3 models I think died right on the edge of the building. Wire goes off. A few decent shots in there from the Raketin. Oh!
The enemy has killed another infantry squad.
Now that's unfortunate. He was hanging around there for too long though, with no real beneficial outcome. Making use of the infantry repair kits. Generally, I'm not a big fan of using these because I feel like the squads you use to repair with are so much more valuable doing something else than they are repairing. Quite provide enough value. This is away the Raketin now, so the KV's a lot safer. No vet on the overs yet. So he's gonna go for a wipe here. Grenade onto the retreat. A little bit mistiming it though. Doesn't really connect with the grenade.
victory.
He's going to jump into this building over here now. Yep.
We are losing supplies to
Really
the
strong.
enemy. Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Suppressing now. No AT gun backup for Thien. It's really struggling manpower wise at the moment to go for anything beyond this. Imagine he'd probably go for like a SU-85 next. With so many conscripts to upkeep, he's struggling. Sometimes with these, you know, rapid conscriptions, which he activated again, you're better off just merging those conscripts back in to the rest of your lot. A couple hits there from the KV though. Just on the edge of the flak base zone.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
The squad then retreats.
Machine gun ready. That is how you stack sandbags, comrades.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
KV-1 coming up. On the wrong end of things there. Good concussive grenade again.
Enemy
The
forces
whole
are
team's not paying
attempting to
attention.
capture
Could be
our
the end of his
territory.
combat engineers. Oh, that's close. I think if he chased more aggressively with the Volksgrenadiers, he probably could have got it there.
The enemy
This
has
ready
got
five
off
is in the
sector.
build now.
We serve.
Okay, he's going to merge the squad of conscripts. Is he going to merge them down to nothing?
Taking fire.
It's hard for the Soviet medics to keep up with this many squads as well. They're healing. Oh boy, he's sat in front of these AT guns a little bit too long. He's not paying attention to his KV-1. It's in some trouble now. Got the heat shells active. KV-1's bouncing. P4 is hoping for the kill here, but bounces again. Doesn't dare chase any further. Lucky break for Thien there. Easily could have been the end of his KV-1, and he would have been way behind if that was the case. Sometimes doing all this like kind of merging in your base
To deploy.
takes up a lot of brain power. It's got up to 7 conscript squads now. 85 population. It's a huge army. It's all conscripts. It's just repairing with everything at the moment.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Okay, I saw him planting a mine. Did he cancel it? I think he cancelled it. Is he going to get some of those Regals down? That's what we were hoping to see. Do have one sweeper up for Thien, but easily run into one still.
We have an isolated sector.
5. Out to the far side. Second Panzer IV going to pop out here from Mr. Doodoo. Don't know. I don't think he's aware of the SU-85. If he was, I think the Jagdpanzer would have been a better choice. Start beating up the SU-85 versus the Jagdpanzer at similar timing. And the Jagdpanzer with the heat shells pretty good against the KV-1. Because of that extra bit of kick where it usually bounces. He's going for the P4. The command on P4 as well. Is that SU-85? Oh, Voltron is down. Nasty shot from the KV. He's very clumped up here as well. Missed. He's very dead over here. What was that? Such slow reactions in the middle. Really bad for Mr. Doodoo there. Oh, but he hits the Regal. His rear arm is pretty exposed here as well. He's not getting rear arm hits. That's the situation where just like an attack round might be the way to go. P4 takes engine damage. The other P4 is coming in from the side, trying to force away. He's got the heat shells going. The double Raketten's rolling up now. They take it out, but the P4 will die to an anti-tank grenade. The other P4 is going after the SU-85. SU-85 should be able to zone it, but why did he stop there? Why did he stop driving? Oh, disaster for Thien. No reason to lose the SU-85. He's crawling in though. He's going to be able to get an anti-tank grenade off to finish the job. Got rapid conscription active again. Don't think he got any conscripts from it this time around. Maybe I'm wrong actually. No, don't see any fresh 6-man up there. Well, that was unforced loss there for Thien on the SU-85. That means that things are still pretty competitive army size-wise. You wouldn't guess it by looking up top here. So many units. But he can't even reinforce them. In fact, he's going to leave a few of them in his base. I do think he probably should have just merged one of these squads out instead of trying to keep them alive and using them, but oh well. Forcing a retreat there. Over sneaking around the side.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Conscripts, and they want to complete the capture, but he just can't. See, Mr. Doodoo is very low on VP, so Thien trying to close the show here on the victory points. Gone for another KV. No mechanized down for Mr. Doodoo. It's going to be another P4 from him. Can't believe this 223 being able to be safely brought back into action. Because there's no resist, no tanks to chase it down up to... Is that 36 kills now? Must be close to a record.
A KV-1 heavy tank is on the field. Our territory is falling into enemy
Pretty
hands.
safe to use as well. We've got quite a lot of vision on it, so you can see what's coming. This is this high vet.
We need to re-establish our supply lines.
Regal mine, eh? Came in clutch. As the KV-1 hits the field before the Panzer IV. Secured the capture here. A bit risky. Obers were kind of clumped up on the negative cover, but they're going to get away. The idea coming up here with the sweepers. Could be some mines. 91 for Mr. Doodoo.
Have been cut. Supply sector under attack.
That's the other squad of Obers chasing away with the KV. The double Rakettens are coming across. The KV's not chasing in too deep. Got the neutralize over here for Mr. Doodoo, but he's losing the middle. Surprised there's not more light cover in the middle actually. These groups are dying reasonably quickly to the 223. In fact, they drop the capping model, slows things down a little bit further. Okay, a few trades here and there. Another look at the KD. Still Mr. Doodoo, almost 2 for 1. Doing very well.
Taken our supply sector.
MG on MG action here. We're getting a nice angle. Don't want to be feeding them vet like this if possible. As soon as they get to vet 2, it's just so much more troubling. Splits up okay. Maybe could have even hit the dirt on this squad. Actually, that's interesting. It's not something I considered. Whether if you hit the dirt,
Enemy forces are
can
capturing our
other
supplies.
squads near you get AoE suppressed? I don't know if I've ever tested that. I'd imagine they probably can, but not exactly sure.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Mr. Doodoo looking to set up the triple cap. So we've got a long way to go to equalise the VP score on this one. Game does seem to be slowing down a decent amount as well. Coming for some sandbag crushing maybe? No? Managed to save up for a SU-85. He's quick on the build after getting the resources for that. The 152mm artillery strike loaded up and ready to go as well. Chases away the Raketen, so he's pretty safe to operate with the KV-1. Everyone's vetting up faster. Armor shot. He's hoping for the wipe on this. Oh, doesn't quite get it though. It's a nice attempt. Might get the overs though. No, not quite. Kittens are back on the field now. Drops the heat shells. E4's going in. A bounce fist. Conscript dead to the overs over the back. KV gets away. SU-85 just hitting the field now. Not early enough to get involved in this until now. Bounces his first shot. That is very rare. Very low chance of that happening. Has to be a little bit conservative here. You don't want to be stuck up against this shed. The kittens are closing in on you. We're starting to vet up now as well. They're causing the conscripts a few more headaches. Staying out of reach of the Raketens though. Just trying to get the snare off, not going to happen. So doesn't have enough munitions to, okay, cancel something. I was going to say to go for like a bundle grenade into retreat, but Okay, another Panzer IV. He's sticking to his guns. I am a little bit surprised by that, but it's alright. Maybe Mr. Doodoo backs his Raketen positioning. So if they get caught out of position, it's going to be in major trouble. The conscription activated here for Thien. He's got quite a lot of munitions up his sleeve, so he's going to make use of them. 5 going to come in for a bit of fun. Thien kind of getting forced back again. The double Raketens, gets some big hits in. Let's be a bit more active with the PPSH squad. The Urad in there, help force those away earlier. He's ready 5 out of position as well. It seemed like fatigue may be starting to set in a little bit for these players. They're slowing down a bit.
300 points stand between us and defeat.
For the machine gun on the other one, so he likes to have a 1 machine gun, 1 commander composition, huh? 35, not in position to shut down this player. It's so fast. 46 kills now on this 223. Just get the signal relay helping him out a little bit in some of these spots. Triple cap against Thien. He's about to drain under 250 here while this is happening. Pretty much bang even on PopCap here now as well. Studio with that vision advantage though, 223 is still very useful. 25 trying to go for a cheeky attack round through the building, doesn't work out. If it did work out, he would have looked like a genius. Getting engine damage on the P4 like that. This is the shot in return again.
The sector is at risk.
Yeah, but the machine gun's really spread out. Doesn't actually take that much damage from it. Just trying sandbags, able to hold out against the overs. Just doesn't have a solution against the double Raketens at the moment, Thien. He hasn't been able to save up for a Katyusha or anything like that. It's just allowing him so much more freedom than usual. Machine gun decrewed there. Double Raketens still in the picture. KV1's got to be careful. He's going to drop the 155mm artillery, or 152mm artillery rather. So slow coming in, isn't it? This commander when this was the incendiary, but
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Conscript's actually doing surprisingly well against those Sternpies with the P4 right there. Coming up to the side. Slightly off target with the grenade. It was a decent attempt though. Touch further up. Smokes out to cover the escape.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Okay, Mr. Doodoo now, he's pretty close to his population limit, so he's going to go for the mechanized truck. Makes sense. MG's still up for grabs over here. Yeah, still pretty close to that 2-to-1 ratio.
That was not so hard.
into the middle now. In the dirt, but he's pretty clumped up. P4 could get some nasty hits on him. Does get suppression on the overs, but they're pretty much at max range there. Can't stick around here any longer in the middle. 25 crushes his own sandbags. Ooh, big 1-2 hit from the Raketans. P4s maybe see this as a moment to attack. He's blitzing in. Gets one shot off. Going for another. And gets it too. Nice move there from mrdoodoo. SU-85 down. Right as Thien was building a Katyusha as well. He might have to cancel that. So he just doesn't have a good enough solution against these double Panzer IVs anymore after that SU-85 loss.
The enemy has cut off a sector. Rocket launcher on the field.
It's just a mess of unreinforced squads for Thien at this stage. Trying to scrape something together to defend at the moment. I just don't think it's almost ever right to run like more than 5 squads of conscripts. That's a really good Katyusha double Raketan decrew. Oh, nasty friendly fire there. KV. And he gets cold feet and he decides to run away. Oh, that's a big injection into Thien's army. Both of those Vet 2 Raketans getting stolen by that close-range Katyusha. Didn't see that coming. Merging into them as well, getting really good efficiency. Is losing control of the third VP. Under 200 now. Oh, he's going to get another Eagle down. Okay. What we want to see. Does have double sweepers. Both combat engineers Vet 3 as well. He must have done a good job keeping them alive.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Katyusha not too far off firing again. mrdoodoo's got quite a lot of resources. He's got a few options open to him. At the moment though, he is not very well equipped to deal with this KV-1. Now it's backed up by 2 Raketans. His Panzer IVs will struggle. From the side, with the rapid conscription active, double Raketans lining up on the P4 here. Bouncing some shots though, and the KV-1 is not bouncing. Shot after shot landing on it. Comm engineers avoiding death. Rovers get themselves in some trouble there, nearly going down. Still, if he gets lucky with the 7-man. Oh, close to max range. P4 goes down. A little bit greedy there from mrdoodoo. I think he tried to get some Panzer Commander artillery off on them. And it's his undoing. Now Vet 2 already on these Raketans. Very fast Vet game. Three on the KV-1 by the way. In here for every thing to repair it up with. Another conscript squad, he did.
The enemy has 75 points remaining. You appear
7
suited for
conscripts at
command.
this stage.
Engineer standing by.
It's not a particularly good trade if you're just using it for merging. You know, and this isn't particularly good use of munitions either, so... Still good to merge into this instead of reinforcing it if you've got the 7-man. Okay, well that's the big boy for Mr. Doodoo, the King Tiger. Upgrading that with the Panzer Commander. He's back on the drain, down to 60 at this stage. Thien right up against his population limit. Mr. Doodoo still with 15 up his sleeve and desperately needs some more manpower to reinforce those overs. Let's see what the KT can do. Opens up on some sandbags first off. Before coming in from the side. Right in front of the double Raketen, so he's a little bit slow getting away. They've vetted up, but this one does get decrewed. Gets the AT grenade off. This one stopped chasing though. I think that was a kill. Oh, that's a mistake. He's going to try and recrew the Raketen. Meanwhile, the King Tiger's just nuking everything over here. Wipe the conscripts. Both Raketens having to turn tail and run. The ogres are right there as well. Big fight over the central VP. Neither player able to take control of it. He doesn't have that much room in his army even for like a Easter 85 if he wants to reinforce everything. Tiger is quite happy to trade against the KV-1 and its reinforced defences. Is that what it's called? Oh, squad wipe again, these ogres. Lethal. Katyusha, but very quick reactions. Got the 2-2-1 though, okay. It's actually somewhat important. Was providing some nice vision for the King Tiger before it gets the spearhead mode. That was actually quite a nice tool. Battle for the middle VP. Conscript sneaking over to the side. The King Tiger's coming out that way to stop it. Where is this Raketen going? I'm not sure. Machine gun destroyed out the back by the 152mm artillery. And KT over there. Oops in there for Ben Cooper. And a bundle grenade. Oh, it was hung around a little bit too long. Such a fast rate of fire on that KV-1. Knocks him out. So Doodoo back on the drain. I think he's come out worse for wear in these last couple of engagements, losing his overs, losing his machine gun. Did he lose a Volksgrenadier as well, maybe? Alright, as I say that Thien loses a conscript on retreat. He's down to a normal number now, down to 4. Still having trouble keeping his units, a lot of them requiring healing and reinforcing. The MG picked up there. Oh, heat shell King Tiger against the KV. He has to break his reinforced position there. Held down, okay, so it's called held down. Oh my goodness, it works out though for Mr. Doodoo! The heat shells! Wow! Sneaks around the side of the Raketen, didn't get a shot off on the P4. And then lands and penetrates both shots on the KV head on. He's resting on his laurels here. Thien comes in from the side with the Raketen, knocks out the Panzer IV. The KT looking for some revenge. Doesn't get it. 17 versus 109. This King Tiger is a major obstacle though. Hope he's dead again for Mr. Doodoo. He's lost 2 in a short span of time. Maybe could pick up the LMG with the other Ober though, that would be big. Double LMG Vet 2 Obers. Rebuilding the Panzer IV. He's low on capping units though, that is a bit of a worry. He's trying to scrape some manpower together for something. No, he's going to reinforce. Does have a bit of time, 109. He could try to stall up for some kind of vehicle. Or he tried to contest the central VP for a while to avoid bleed from the King Tiger to help conserve his manpower. That's not what he's doing here. He's got the Vet 3 Raketen though. There's the artillery on it. Conscript's trying to get in there for a T-nade, but the King Tiger just smashes them. No risk of getting wiped on retreat now even. Oh, there's a mine here. So there's nothing really to follow up. He does have an SU-85 in the build. I don't think it's going to arrive in time. He could cancel the build, start rapid conscription, then restart it. Fortunately, activating rapid conscription doesn't speed up already in progress units. And it would come out a bit faster. And he might have even got a squad back with all those conscript losses he's taken against the King Tiger too, but easier to say, harder to remember to do. There, that was added to rapid conscription. Speeds up your production. Raft of grenades, pushing onto that third VP now with the Obers. Coming out here with the sweepers, looking for the other capture circle perhaps. Or for the far VP. His SU-85's over here. Raketen is parked in the middle though. Katyusha's ready to go again, 9 kills so far. Mustn't have done much outside of those Raketen kills. To be the case, runs into the Stern prize over here, has to run away. SU-85 getting really aggressive. KT misses that shot though, he's lucky on the SU-85. If those shots had landed, he'd be close to death. If he was one shot as well, we might have seen... Oh, he doesn't have Blitz actually, that P4's not vetted up yet. Might have seen Blitz in there for the kill. Bouncing away. Four is coming in from the side. But he's going to run right into an anti-tank grenade. Oh, SU-85 misses a crucial shot, and then the Raketen misses as well. Mr. Doodoo should thank his lucky stars. He's out of control. He might get a final shot on here though. Oh my goodness, it's not enough. SU-85 had been repaired up enough to survive that. Wow. Didn't see what the Katyusha... Looks like it got 4 kills though, did alright. Getting decreased, SU-85 back in here. Can he react fast enough? The King Tiger is actually reasonably quick. And he kills the SU-85. He needs to stay in here, kill off the Raketen too. He switches over to the conscripts. 9 points left for Mr. Doodoo. He's got 700 manpower. Could have built some more squads here, but he hasn't. He's gonna lose on the VPs. Unbelievable. Oh, what a roller coaster, right? Some crazy swings. Looked like Thien had it was about to lose, but then that Katyusha barrage to decrew both Raketans and he gets back in the game. Wow. Maybe Mr. Doodoo getting a little bit tunnel visioned here at the end, not producing more squads to cap. Even like a Kubel could have been all right. But all right, he ends up losing. Close game, though, close game. Some crazy shenanigans. I thought that was going to kill the SU-85. I guess he repaired it up a touch or something. Oh, well, GG. Well played. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like a game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.